Hi guys! I am doing a recording this afternoon to help you best manage any big feelings that you have at the moment because of our current situation and the big changes that are happening. It's kind of been inspired by one of the children who I would normally see at school. I was talking to their grown-up yesterday and they thought it might be quite a nice idea to do some advice and some pointers on how best to cope basically with what is happening right now. So first of all, whatever you are feeling, try to embrace those feelings and know that they are absolutely fine. So some of you might be feeling really angry or frustrated, and you've kind of had this situation forced upon you where you can't see your friends and you can't go out to play and you can't go to school and see your teachers and your friends at school every day, and you don't think it's fair and it feels very unfair. And I think when you're very young, it's hard to understand the reasons why. A lot of you are still learning that. You're still learning that there are some rules that we need to follow to keep us nice and safe. And most of the time you can do that, but sometimes we want to push against those rules. And at the moment, that probably seems bigger than ever. So some of you might find yourselves getting angry with your grown-ups at home and, saying it's not fair, I want to see my nana or my granddad, or, I want to play outside with my friends, and it doesn't feel right that you can't do that. It's completely normal for you to be feeling like that right now. Some of you might feel very sad and you might feel really, really like you're pining for the grown-ups that you would normally see, like your close family members or your close friends that you can't see at the moment. And it's a very real human thing to miss people. That's absolutely fine as well. Some of you might be very anxious and worried about the virus itself, and you might be thinking, a lot of what ifs. You might have a lot of what if scenarios in your mind. Again, absolutely normal for you to feel like that. When I say embrace your feelings, what I mean is let yourself react to them. So if you feel angry, there are things that you can do which don't hurt people, they don't hurt yourself, and they don't hurt property. So for example, if you're feeling really, really angry, you can punch a pillow. And while you're punching a pillow, you can be saying all of those angry feelings that you have, getting all of those words out. No matter how bad you think they are, they need to come out, don't they? Because if we don't express our feelings when we get them, they build up inside and they can explode and make us feel worse than ever. So it's perfectly normal to feel so angry that you want to shout, or so angry that you want to punch a pillow. That is completely okay, because it is much better than hurting other people. The tapping, which I've taught you guys before, is fantastic for processing anger. So the points around your eyes are key for angry feelings. So you can be tapping, but while you are doing your tapping, you can be saying all of your angry words. You can be saying it's not fair, I hate this situation. Get all of those angry words out, and while you're tapping at the same time on the acupressure points, that will help you cleanse those feelings out of your system. Really, it will help you flush them all out so that they won't sneak up on you, so that you won't suddenly get a really, really angry feeling, because you're kind of getting rid of them as you go along. Okay, if you are feeling sad, have a big cry. Have a big cry, and if you like cuddles, you can cuddle a grown-up at home and just be sad. It's okay to be sad. We don't have to be happy all the time. It's not human to be happy all the time. We have to feel our emotions when we get them, because then we're not building them up, like I keep saying. So have a big cry if that's what you need. Talk to your grown-ups about your worries. If you struggle to talk to people about your feelings, because I know a lot of young people do, a lot of young people like to keep their feelings private and to themselves, and that's okay. It's great to talk to people, and it's often much more helpful to talk to people than not to. But if you're not ready for that yet, that's okay as well. What you might like to do is write your feelings down. So you might like to write down everything that is building up in your mind right now. Whatever you do with that after you've written them down is entirely up to you. You can keep them, or you can throw them, or rip them up, throw them away. I'm going to list now some activities that will help you process those feelings, that will help you feel better, basically. So, already said the tapping. If you can do your tapping every single day, it stops the build-up of feelings, and you just feel better as your day goes by. The forest visualizations, and I think I've recorded quite a few of those now, are really good as well for exploring your inner self. So when we get to know our inner self, feelings don't sneak up on us because we know ourselves quite well. And you might think, well, what has a forest got to do with my feelings? It's all about story and metaphor and seeing your forest as your inner self. You don't have to understand it. You don't have to understand how it works. Just do the activities, and if you do the activities regularly, you will feel better and better and better. Another thing that I really love about processing emotions is using story and using your imagination. So if there is a film or a book that really speaks to you, that you feel that brings up very powerful emotion in you, whether that's happy feelings or very sad feelings, or basically a very powerful reaction, watch those films and read those books, because your subconscious is asking for them for whatever reason. You don't need to understand why. You might want to watch the same film again and again and again. That's okay. For some reason, your subconscious needs that story. Stories are a fantastic way for processing our feelings and feeling better. Lots and lots of drawing activities that I've recorded already. Just draw whatever you want. And while you're doing your drawing and while you're doing your making or creating, you are processing feelings. Play with your little characters, your little character toys, make up scenarios, make up stories. Again, your imagination will heal you. Your imagination will help you feel better. Writing activities, again, like I've already said, are fantastic. So write down your feelings, get them out. What we are trying to do is we're trying to get our feelings from the inside out, whether that's through talking to your grown-ups, whether it's through writing, whether it's through playing or drawing or imagining or watching films or reading books. Whatever you choose, you are healing bit by bit by bit. Finally, I know it's easy for me to say don't worry, but don't worry. This situation will be over soon enough. Trust your grown-ups that they know what is best for you right now, and they're going to keep you lovely and safe and happy in your homes. And when this is over, you might look back and think, oh, I wish I could have a lie-in. I wish I could, do a bit of drawing, but got to go to school. So make the most of this. Enjoy it if you can. Don't worry. Trust that the grown-ups know what is best for you, and they will keep you nice and safe. I hope that's been useful, you guys. I'm going to do one for your parents as well, so that they can have some tips to help you along with managing your feelings, and I will catch you all later.